Okay, sorry guys, we are totally just testing YouTube Live and Facebook Live at the same time. So it looks like we're live on YouTube. If you guys are on YouTube and you guys can hear us, say hello in the comments. We've got actually
Simple Path, Godhand Japan. Godhand Japan says yes. How you doing?
Yes.
We've got our friends. We've got up that guy called Thinkific. Hi Thinkific.
Who's that?
How you doing? Thanks for joining us on today's stream. Yeah. Hey everyone. Thank you so much. We're testing out this new like simulcast software setup, so we can do like Facebook and YouTube and Zoom and all the other things all at once. So we're definitely like in terms of like feedback, we'd love to know what we could do better. But of course, it's the motley crew again. Your friends here from Thinkific. So for those that don't know, I'm Paddy McGill. Hi. There's a head of partnerships team here and work with many course creators across all across the world. So if you've got any questions regarding partnerships, affiliates, how to craft a great launch and all that stuff, let me know. How to wear a snazzy bow tie, let me know, give me a shout, and let me know in the Facebook. And Rob, if you want to introduce yourself as well. Those, I'm sure everyone knows who you are anyway.
No, not at all.
Face of the business.
Yeah. I am. I'm just a guy that presses publish on all the social media stuff. So it's really good to have you guys. So yeah, my name is Rob Balasabas. I'm on the marketing team here. I sort of help out with a little bit on the social media and community here at Thinkific. So really glad to have you guys here. So we are totally just testing simulcasting to YouTube Live and Facebook Live. Me and Patty have been doing some daily Facebook Lives for the last 10 days or 2 weeks.
I think it's about 2 weeks. It's been again, we want to thank Eric Su for inspiring us with this, because he's been doing.
Shout out to Eric.
Big shout out to Eric. So he's been doing a daily podcast with Neil Patel. He's been doing a daily Facebook Live, and after our like first Facebook Live with him, we sort of like put the phone down, so to speak, stop the stream. We sort of each other, and I was like, why can't we just do this? Like, why can't we just do this every single day? Let's just make it happen. And it was like, where can we like fit in the time? And what we've done now is that we've got a slot 7 a.m., 1 p.m. Pacific, and we've no joke, we're like booked way out past with the winter time, past January, past February. So we're going to be really busy lads.
That's I mean, it's good. We got some really great guests. Like tomorrow we have Bima.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Bima. So if you guys want to learn Instagram and how that correlates with online courses and how to grow your audience using Instagram for your online course, tomorrow 7 a.m. Pacific. Check that guy out. He's fantastic.
Yeah, he launched a course from is it Gram to Grands, and he talks about how he was able to even, I think it was just one Instagram post, he was able to make like thousands of dollars. It was not like millions of dollars, and then he could quit and go live on a yacht somewhere. But he's been able to set himself up, to do more of the things that he wants to do. And he as a person, I think, does he work for, it's Adidas, isn't it?
I think so.
It's Adidas or Saucony or something like that. One of the brands of, and so him and working on Instagram and teaching something he's passionate about is really important to him. So let us know. Let us know what it is you're teaching. Let us know if you've got any questions.
Let's say hello here. There's some people here. We got Darren from Sydney, Australia. That's awesome. We got, I think it's Elise Lazoya. Hey, how's it going? Simple Path, Kimberly Richardson, Godhand Japan. Hey, how's it going, guys? It's really cool. We're all just trying to understand this. It looks like there's 15 people on YouTube Live, so that's really cool.
It's a record. Record. We've set a record already.
Record, yeah. This is the first time ever. So if you guys have any questions, we're gonna hang out and answer a few questions today. We got Kim Garnett on the Facebook Live. Hey Kim, how's it going? She's saying, is that a bow tie?
Certainly is. It's Kim.
It is a bow tie.
There's a good reason. Now, funny story.
Should I tell the story? You tell the story.
So like when I first started here, that was I come from the UK, and it seemed to be like my signature thing, wearing like bow ties and shirts and suit jackets and stuff. And I remember coming into the office and I was like way ahead in terms of like overdressed. So eventually I've adjusted to the Vancouver like workout clothes, like Lululemon pants, a hoodie, branded hoodie and stuff. But today we're actually hosting a meetup here at Thinkific HQ for all of like sort of SaaS companies. So who we got coming?
I'll put it up on the screen.
Yeah, put it up on the screen.
Yeah, yeah.
We got people
See,
from
let me
like
see if I can do this.
Unbounce, Bench, lots of people within like the Vancouver SaaS startup area. So we're inviting like fellow partnership managers, product managers, lots of different people to come and like learn, and we're going to do a few talks. You know, we've got some guests that are going to be hosting talks as well. And you know, so if you are actually, you know, if you're in the Vancouver area and you're in like the SaaS and you're in the partnership space, or you just want to come along and chew the fat, as we say from the UK, then by all means, please come along. I would love to welcome you there. And Kim just joined. Yes, I had a mate. Thank you so much. So, what else we got on tomorrow? Oh, we've got, well, talking about YouTube, right? We've got the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend, Steve Dotto, who's hosting his YVR YouTubers meetup here again at Thinkific HQ. So this has been really, really popular. And you know, if anyone that's again a content creator, a YouTuber, by all means, please do come down. Rob will get the link in the live.
Absolutely.
And yes, so we got Triel.
Hey, Triel,
we're flying covers. I think we can mark you 100% attendance for every one of our lives. So
fantastic.
You're our star people so far. So welcome. Thank you so much.
That's awesome. And
we've got Marlene as well. So how would you attract larger numbers of baby boomers? Marlene, so if you're talking about the course that you're creating, I think it's important just to think about, you know, where are these sort of people hanging, like where are these people hanging out? You know, do they read certain publications online? Are they in like offline communities that you could go and actually talk to face to face and build that following or build that community up? Always think about where these people or where your ideal customer hangs out. So if you had to go live a day in their life, what would they be doing? What would they be reading? What would they be loving? What would they not be liking? And these are the things that you can use to identify more people in your space. So yeah, let's have a look. So Chatterbox Quilt says, I wish I was in Van to attend the meeting tomorrow with Steve. I'm just a bit far from Calgary. Come on, mate. That's a short run around the block away. We'll get you over here at some point.
Godhand here says, I have an issue of having multiple topics that need multiple websites. Any tips on organizing? Yeah, I mean, it really depends what those topics are. I mean, if you can't really clump them into sort of like one brand, then you may need to look at having multiple sites, right? It might be too confusing for your like different audiences to like go into like, you know, one site and then there's like conflicting topics or it's not even related. So you may need to just reach out. Feel free. I'm going to drop the email to our team here. And if you want to reach out and ask any specific questions about setting up multiple sites kind of thing, then we'd be happy to help you out there. So it's just customers@thinkific.com. That'll help you out there. So also, if you guys scroll up on the YouTube there and also on Facebook, shared a link to the ultimate guide to creating and selling your online course that our team created just a little while ago. It's a great guide. It's a great guide. It'll take you from A to Z on like creating, coming up with the ideas, creating your course landing page, and then eventually marketing it in different ways to market your course. So hopefully that helps you guys out. And let's see here. Who do we have here? Shout out to Steve. Yeah, a lot of love for Steve. Steve is fantastic. Yeah, you guys can search his YouTube channel, Dotto Tech. A lot of tips there that he just gives away for free. Great resource, great friend of Thinkific's.
Yeah, and like, you know, Steve's channel, if you're, you know, if tech's not your thing, you know, you want to like someone who's basically done all the testing, they've done all the hard work, and they know what's going to work for like the vast majority of like people out there, or people that maybe aren't as tech savvy. Look at Steve's recommendations; they are good, and he's got some great stuff in there. I saw a comment that's come up on the. I saw a question that's come up here, and Chatbox Quill asks, "I have a membership site that opened up on Thinkific September. So congratulations, and he's doing quite well with it. Even better. One question." Any thoughts on adding the ability to give affiliates a free month rather than a dollar amount? I think here's a couple of things that you could do with this. It's not like a feature we've got built right now, but certainly what you could do is you could set it up where you have you have an affiliate, you have like a student that's referred you a sale, and you could every month, based on like the number of times that they've been able to refer business to you, you could send them a coupon that they then could go and redeem extra, or you could then get them set up. There's a couple of things I need to sort of think about this, but I think there's definitely a way that we could do this where you can set them up with like a unique coupon of some sort. instead of a commission. But I would always just ask, like, what are you, one, what's your course about? And two, I would actually go and ask who your affiliates are, what it is that they want in terms of reward or compensation. Try not to, when it comes to like partners, it's sometimes it can be really easy just to guess what people want.
Yeah.
I'd always say, you know, if you've got contacts, if you've got people that are willing to promote you, go and actually have a chat with them. Just say, like, you know, how, you know, maybe commissions aren't right. Maybe we could do a lead swap. Maybe we could even, maybe I could even get you to come and be a guest on my social media or on a webinar, which actually give you better exposure than the commissions that perhaps you're looking for. So go and have that conversation. If you're doing something that's like, let's say like a health and fitness guide or something on those lines, then there's always going to be a couple of affiliates that just want the money and go. So yeah, have a couple of questions like that. Have some more conversations with them, and I think there's a few things that that we can do to help you. And Chatterbox, I'd be more than happy to continue the conversation with you. So email webinars@thinkific.com. Monthly attention to Paddy, Paddy, and I'll get back in touch. You can book in a time to chat with me, give you like 15-20 minutes, we'll walk through it and go from there. Does that sound good?
Fantastic. Yeah, it's really good.
Nice.
Really good answer. Definitely. Yeah, shared a couple links there as well. If you guys want to set up affiliates, maybe you guys are new to Thinkific, and just read out how affiliates work and how the affiliate tracking system works on Thinkific. Check out that link. Really straightforward, super easy. Yeah, Godhand Japan says Steve was the one who sold me on Thinkific. Awesome. Again, he's just a great evangelist out there for Thinkific. And question from Simple Path: what simulcast software or app do you recommend? I mean, we've only tested one, which is Restream.io. So basically, we are going live. The source is Zoom, and then we connected that to Restream.io, and then from there it goes out to Facebook and YouTube. So
it seems to be pretty smooth so far.
So good. Yeah.
Like, fingers crossed.
So far, so good. So now the trick is like, what do we do after the live? And so,
how many more lives? How many more lives can you stomach of like?
Guys, I'm actually really curious. Who do you guys recommend that we should bring on as guests? Yeah, we are. I mean, we're pretty booked until beginning or middle of January, but beyond that, we'd love to get your recommendations. Who you guys would like us to reach out to or connect with, as far as guests, and kind of showcase their expertise with our community. So let us know in the comments. We'd love to know rather than us guessing.
Yeah, exactly. Right. We want to give you. We want to bring the people that you want to hear from to these Facebook lives, to these live streams. So let us know. And what this will also do, the more people that will tell us that they, let's say, right, everyone wants to go and hear from Rob about how to run an amazing social media campaign, which you absolutely should. He's launching a course soon, so pre-send this for him right now. But let's say, right, we all wanted Rob to come along to Facebook Live. By more people saying in the comments and more people wanting to tell us, you know, that they want Rob to come along and do this live, it empowers us then goes and say, hey, Mr. or Mrs. Influencer or course creator, whoever it is, say, we would love to get you on. This is the comments that we're already having. So yeah, let us know. I know there's going to be like replays and stuff like this happening, but yeah, let us know. We're going to be keeping an eye on this. So please do let us know if there's anyone else you want to talk with. And of course, if you want the one and only, if you want me to grill Rob about social media, I'm more than happy to do that. I'll put my full up, was it Anne Robinson from The Weakest Link? Be like my very stern Brit
there you go.
Style of interviewing, questioning. So
how to be proper, how to dress well. You know, we could do that with Paddy. So yeah, let us know, guys. We'd really want to know, like, in all seriousness, we really want to know because there's so many people that we could like reach out to. So we just want to know who you guys want to, and who you want us to have on, so that we can, you know, provide you guys with content that you guys are actually going to find value in. So yeah. Okay, we've got a couple questions here. So Godhand again, I'm using free courses, like a business card for the system, as there are no systems like that yet in Japan.
Really? Wow, it blows my mind, because like Japan's got like amazing technology out there. So yeah, like Godhand Japan, you're giving yourself a huge distinct advantage in the market. So again, anyone from Japan, that, you know, that's obviously reading this now, this is looks like a great time to get yourself out there and create courses. And Chatbox Quilts, we're gonna get you. Now we know your name, so it's Kim. Thank you so much again for being part of this live, and you know, she references here that it's a good idea to ask affiliates what they want, and she's currently running a B2C membership for quilters.
Great.
Marlene Foster says Tony Robbins would be great.
Oh, there
He
you
speaks on a great deal of topics of business owners. We will do absolutely everything. We would love to have Tony Robbins. Like, I don't think anyone's seen that Netflix documentary of him. It's great stuff, but we'll 100% make sure we'll do our best to get out there. Let's see. We're going to hop on over to the Facebook feed and just see. We've got a few people here. So we got Claudia says, looks like, I think it's a comment, maybe either a comment or maybe different types of guests that we're looking for. So women perspective entrepreneurs, 100%. We're going to make that really big thing going forward. And in fact, we've got quite a few well-known women entrepreneurs that are joining us. And so keep your eyes peeled. I don't know how everyone would feel about this. Would anyone benefit from us having like a long-term schedule, so you'll be able, almost like a TV guide of like our Facebook Live, so would everyone be able to see who we're currently talking with, and people could book way ahead? Let us know. And Godhand says, I'm Greg, by the way. Greg,
perfect.
We won't forget that name. So that's the name of our CEO, so definitely won't forget about that, unless this is Greg. Unless he's tuned in from our YouTube channel.
He's in Japan right now. No, he's probably not. It's probably not Greg.
And Graham Jones says, Aim Porterfield, absolutely. Simple Path says, Sunny Landuzzi. Great, we can, being a Vancouver local as well. We'll send her out some cupcakes.
Yeah, and Sunny uses Thinkific, by the way. I don't know if you guys see that. Fun fact.
Yeah.
Oh, she does. He does. Simple Path does know. Okay, awesome. Great. And then I think there's some questions here in the Facebook group. Claudia, on the women perspective entrepreneur, is there anyone specific? Claudia Vierdoer, if there's anyone specific that you feel that, or you kind of like sort of like watch or consume their content or listen to, would love to know specifically if there's anyone you could recommend. Maher was here at the meetup. He was here at the meetup with me and Aaron the other night, and he teaches like staffing and recruiting. So sort of
interesting.
A little bit of your space in
Back
your
in
old
the day.
life. In your old life. When there's many noises and free stuff out there, how can we create a course for the first time and make sure that people will want to register? How do we advertise it?
It's a great question, and I think this, a lot of it is always like it can be like a chicken egg scenario. Now, how do I build the course without knowing that people want it, and how can I go get people without having a course? I think if you take the approach that you need to build a movement, you need to build a community straight away, and the way that you could do that is actually offline, and I'm thinking purely from like a recruitment point of view. So like recruitment associations, other recruitment events, going out and helping people in that particular niche or area, or the area of specialty that you work in, or that you recruit in, and see where you can offer help that way. And it's something that you do need to build up. It's not like you do 1 week's worth of networking and then hey presto, you've got a list ready to go. But the idea is that the actions that you take now are going to keep snowballing and accumulating over. So make time today to either go out and help a few people in your industry, in your niche, in your area, in your community. Get on Facebook. In particular, obviously LinkedIn is like an amazing place. Pretty much what recruiters use a lot of the time to go and find potential candidates. So get yourself in there as well. And again, I'm happy to spare you a bit of my time as well. So like drop me an email, webinars@thinkific.com, market attention to Paddy, and let me chat some old time recruitment stuff as well. I'd love to do a bit of that.
Yeah, perfect. And also, Maher, if you are in Vancouver tomorrow, the YouTube meetup, come down. I think we had talked about that last week when you were here for the Thinkific user meetup. So yeah, come down for that. Let us know if you need the details to that meetup with Steve Dotto tomorrow. Because I know Maher actually also has a YouTube channel, and he's doing pretty well with it. So yeah, so it's awesome.
You'll be our guest. We'll make sure.
Paddy's co-hosting that with Steve. So we got a question here from Belinda in the Facebook group. How do we record video to go into the course we are making, like how to talk, how to stand or sit, background, etc. And I'm a Brit too. Perfect.
Great.
You know what?
Right, mate.
Do you think the YouTube perfect YouTube video course maybe?
So we're gonna drop a link to a free course. Rob, I and a few others have created. It's called the Perfect YouTube Video. .thinkific.com. Go and sign up for free, 100% for free. Go and sign up, and it will teach you basically how to record the perfect YouTube video. And there's a lot of principles and a lot of things here that we'll talk about you know, what constitutes a good video. Like the key things you need to bear in mind when it comes to like lighting and sound and your video quality. Now, it seems like if I can look, if we can go back quick on that. I want to quickly look at this and how we record video to go into the course that we're making, like how to talk, how to stand, how to sit. So if a lot of your stuff is, you know, here we go.
This is gonna
stuff's getting real.
Crash course into videos.
The weather today is going to be,
let me see,
you know, 50 degrees.
Move this up.
There you go. So you can do a lot of this on like a background, and even if you've got a laptop like right now, you could deliver a lot of this with just you can either just get one of these screens. These green screens can be or like the white screens can be really inexpensive. You can even just use a whiteboard if you wanted to, or a piece of paper just behind you. But if you wanted to do something where you're just talking on screen, then all you could do is just grab your laptop, okay, and just you could MVP this. And I mean, it's like the absolute, like the basics. You could just go grab a stack of books, you grab your laptop,
a microphone,
get a good mic if you can. But if you can't, you could always. I see a lot of people use, if you're an iPhone user, then you could connect your earpods here, and you could deliver the content. And it's just like my number one tip is if you always if you're going to deliver down the camera, try to look as close as you can to where the camera lens is, because I think a lot of people, certainly when they deliver stuff on video, so when they do stuff on training, unless it's something specific to like the screen that they're looking at, the attention should always be, you know, that people buy into people and like the eyes that come with it. It sounds like a really old like car salesman type of thing, but it's really true. Like people, you know, in video today, people need to be able to connect with you. And it's super important that this comes across. And I'm sure, Belinda, you know this already because you're already teaching this stuff. But there's definitely a few things you can do for those that are actually teaching. I feel like, I definitely feel like I'm hosting a news
What's
show.
The weather today?
I know. You know, there's a few things you can do. So if you are also teaching, let me see, if you are teaching like via like a PowerPoint or a slide share, or you're doing like a screen share, there's a really great tool that we use, and it's called Loom. And Loom will basically allow you to record your screen. It will put a little, little like circle down here in the bottom right with like your webcam, and it will allow you to then share your screen. And this is a completely free tool that you can use like today. I actually use it to answer all my customer support tickets, all of my affiliate questions. Because I don't know, who loves to keep typing loads and loads of emails? I certainly don't. Delivering videos is a much better way to do it. So you could use Loom as a great way to, again, engender more trust. And it's a quick fire way for you to record your entire content of your course. And then all you need to do is just download that video and just upload it into your Thinkific account. And that, again, that's a free service, 100% free, no funny business. I'm not an affiliate for them. I should be, but I'm not going to get anything from it because it's not, it's not, you don't have to pay for this tool. But it's a great tool, and we're seeing more and more people use it as a great way to to deliver their course content. So I'm going to come back down into the light now. Avert your eyes, everyone. Going HD here. It's like my classic joke.
There you go.
And we'll move this down.
Video again.
Awesome. Okay. Oh gosh, look at that. It's terrible. I look terrible. I need to get a tan. That's what I need to do.
We'll just switch it a little bit. We'll edit
increase
it
the lighting by 100%.
Exactly.
And yeah, Lane Sif says Loom is fantastic, and looks like we got.
I want to quick say hello to Leanne Smith from Philadelphia. I'm never going to forget that. She was at the Philadelphia meetup at AWeber a number of months ago. So, hey, how's it going?
Great bunch.
Yeah, Kimberly is saying LinkedIn is an amazing platform for establishing credibility and building a captive audience for your course, becoming highly interactive. So yeah, just kind of reiterating what you're saying. So
definitely,
yeah,
and
awesome.
you know, more content. It's still like I feel like a lot of the ways the hidden gem of the social media networks. You know, more people. It's every time that we post a video on like our own personal LinkedIn's, and it's us like sort of like doing this like freeze frame like type thing, and it really engages people. People like just want to like come and like learn more. And who was it? It was like I think it was with Trevor, but also when we done our live the other day, and I posted like a screenshot of like what we were like talking and teaching. Right. Yep. And the click through rate was like phenomenal on that. Yeah. Definitely. And Eileen, my apologies. So
Eileen,
we got that right.
Sorry about that. My bad.
It's my English accent.
I'm horrible.
Put all the blame on me, please.
I'm horrible with names. Oh, we got Ricardo. Hey, Ricardo, how's it going? From Vancouver, a good friend of Thinkific as well.
Welcome. Welcome.
Good to have you here. Ricardo, speaking of YouTube, has a fantastic YouTube channel. I can't understand any of it because it's in Portuguese. He reviews like movies and stuff like that.
Really?
He's got like half a million subscribers.
Ricardo, you're going to come down to the YouTube meetup?
Couple things. Yeah.
Teach us your way, sir.
Yeah, exactly.
And, yeah, so Go Ahead in Japan says, I have 4 books out there, and it's an interesting process to ... because the screen just changed.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's right. Make new content for an online format. So
yeah,
here's the thing. Like, if you've got 4 books out there, and you know what these things are about, and you want to perhaps deliver this content, you could 100% do a lot of this via Google Slides. Google Slides, you talking down a camera or doing like using Loom like we spoke about earlier.
Yep.
You could absolutely do something on those lines. You could also bundle up all 4 of your books and offer it as like a complete, like a complete A to Z, the entire version 1 to 4 of how to do X, Y, Z. So there is absolutely tons that you could do there. So I think, again, could warrant a bigger conversation. But let's see. I know we've got a couple of. I know
we've got a really
Rob's looking at like we're doing a couple of searches on our blog to see if we've got any good stuff. I know we had an interview with Chandler Bolt which talked about using books to basically like promote your and it's to help promote your course and stuff.
Yeah.
Now, interestingly enough, we're actually I'm gonna give us a plug. Why not? So Greg Smith, a founder and CEO of Thinkific, is actually going to be hosting a webinar with Jeff Goins. So who's a really, really well-known entrepreneur in the book authoring space. So I don't think I can actually even give you out the link, but what we will definitely do is once we get the webinar in the can, so to speak, we'll speak with Jeff and we'll see if we can get some more. We'll see if we can get a replay out to anyone that wanted to see this live. And of course, we're actually, I think at some point we're definitely going to get him in to talk about that as well.
Awesome. Just sharing that resource, self-publishing books to promote your online course. So that's an interview with Chandler Bolt. So if you guys want to learn how to use your self-published books, or even how to start self-publishing books, that'd be a fantastic resource as well. Yeah, what else do we have here? I think there was a question here from Belinda that might have missed here. She was wondering if there was I think something to the effect of like if there was space in the office so do you guys have space and equipment we can book and come in and use? So we do have space. Belinda, if you're in Vancouver, reach out to us. We can figure something out. We do have a studio and we have like this entire office, so we could probably figure something out. As far as equipment, we don't, I mean, we do have equipment, but we have to kind of figure that out with you. And typically we do ask our guests to bring their equipment, their own equipment. So, but yeah, we can figure out details. Just reach out to our team, customers@thinkific.com. Also, if you're, it's sort of a side note, if you're in Vancouver, the public library, the one in downtown, has a fantastic media, like state-of-the-art equipment that you can just use for free as well.
Absolutely.
So,
that's a really great hack. And I didn't realize that when I moved here and someone told me that they've got the library's got a whole studio. It's pretty incredible. Like back in UK, like blowing up the dust off a book,
Oh man,
and taking photos with a dinosaur. Oh, that's the Natural History Museum. But that's
another
great.
live.
For another live. Patrick rambles.
Yeah,
if you want to see me ramble more, press 1 in the chat.
Yeah, exactly.
Donate in the chat.
Awesome.
Let's see. Yeah, this is great. So
I think it's been going well. Yeah, we've had like 17, 15 people kind of in YouTube, and then 8 to 10 people on Facebook Live. So this has been good. It's been going really smooth, and I think it's
what are your course creation questions? Come on, it's your time. The time to grill us. Okay, let's all get some questions ready for Rob. So Rob, tell me, Rob.
Yeah, tell us.
What do you see next 2019? What do you see as being like the next big social trend?
Oh, you know what? I think it's not much of something new, but I think more and more people are going to be using videos, especially going back to LinkedIn. I think videos on LinkedIn is a very, it's a big opportunity for a lot of people. And as far as LinkedIn algorithms, LinkedIn loves to serve up videos. So if you're creating any sort of videos on LinkedIn, just do it. Yeah, I challenge you guys to just post something up even once a week. Post up like a video of like what you're working on. Give props to somebody that like gave you like something, like some type of tip. Just like say, hey guys, I just saw Patty on live, and he shared this, this hack or this strategy that I'm gonna test out now. And then you can tag him, and that gets into Patty's network, and all the people that are following him will see your posts. So yeah, I think LinkedIn. But yeah, more videos, more video content, like we're doing now. We're doubling down on videos a little
Absolutely.
bit.
Yeah. And don't be shy if you think yourself, I don't want to get myself on video, and it's time's not right, or I don't really feel comfortable. Like, it's really Johnny Ray answers, when is Thinkific going to have an annual conference for us all to meet each other? That may or may not be in the works. We cannot confirm or deny this. Who knows?
Hey, who would come? Who would come?
Let us know. Would you come all the way to Vancouver? Would you fly all the way out to Vancouver for a 3-day conference? Let us know.
Yeah.
Again, and we got some guy called Aaron Morin.
Morin.
You may not know. He's our lead educator here at Thinkific. He is the guy to go to anything course creation. Brenda, I think, just said. Belinda said, my apologies, just said she'd come and join us live. But yeah,
she's in Vancouver though.
Of course.
Anytime, you're automatically in. Yeah.
But awesome. Yeah, let us know. Like, if you think like if you think you would like to have like a whole like offline like workshop.
Yeah.
Who knows? We may already be talking about it.
Maybe. Johnny Ray, where are you based out of? I think I'm taking a guess that it's in Florida. I'm thinking, but free t-shirts. Maybe. Hey, Aaron. Yeah, Johnny, let us know where you're from, because I mean there are meetups happening. So there are Thinkific meetups happening all throughout the world. There's one I think today in Sydney. I think Linda
Reed Never.
Yeah, I think Linda or Melbourne, somewhere in Brisbane, somewhere in Australia. Somewhere in Australia. There's one happening today. I know that for a fact.
It's a pretty big country.
Yeah, Linda and Clive.
It's east of the country.
Somewhere east on the east coast. But yeah, let us know, and maybe I can help plug you into and Clearwater, Florida.
Nice, not too far away. Not too far. A few hours flight.
You got friends out there.
We'll come to Florida.
Yeah,
I love Florida. Not been there yet.
Okay, sounds good, Johnny. Yeah, now that I know, I'll reach out to you later. See if I can connect you with some people that are hosting meetups down there. But yeah, really curious who would show up. I wonder.
Yeah, I wonder. And who would you like? If we could have if we could do that summit, who would you want us to invite? Godhand Japan says, I'm in Portland twice a year. Fantastic. Live Great says, me, I would. And again, Godhand mentions here, going back a few comments. This is preparing for the 2020 Olympics in Tokyo with an online guide for Japan. Wow, that is awesome. Like, that's almost like spot on.
Yeah.
You've identified a demographic, identified an audience. You're going to be able to deliver some like great value. And Tokyo obviously being, I'm pretty sure that or Mexico City is like the largest city on earth. Certainly like the biggest population. People are going to need to be able to get about. So yeah,
that's great. That's a great idea.
Great idea.
Are you aware of anyone? We are not aware of anyone doing anything like that. So yeah, that sounds fantastic. He said. So Greg says he would. Live Great says they would. And Greg says that he's in Portland twice a year. So perfect. Portland's like 5 hours from here. So
not been yet. Heard it's good craft beer scene.
Good craft beer.
I understand.
Has been. So yeah. Okay. Perfect. Great. Awesome. I mean, we'll hang around for a few more minutes. So if you guys have any other burning questions about Thinkific, online courses, marketing, anything, then drop them in the comments. And we will answer them live. Anything else happening this week? I know that we've got the partnership meetup tonight here. We've got the YouTube meetup happening again tonight. We've got the Australia meetup happening.
Our Facebook Live, like our bevy of Facebook Lives, that we're
Facebook
doing
Lives
throughout the week. We're like Rob was mentioning, we're really trying to like double down on this this Facebook Live and this whole like video aspect. We want to be like as engaging as human as possible with like all of our course creators, anyone that's potentially looking at creating online courses, and we want to share our stories, and we want our guests also to share their stories as well about their course creation problems, challenges, wins, victories, all the good stuff, all the bad stuff, because the more we can all share each other, the better experience for all. Kimberly Richardson says, in 1 week after posting one 3-minute intro video, profile visits went up 200. I think we're talking about LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, yeah.
Profile visits went up 213%. Video views 413, all organic, and it's a great opportunity building for your Thinkific audience. Yeah, 100%. Kimberly, yeah. So let us know. Is there any other tips do you think that we could use or impart to the audience, or that you could impart to the viewers and the people joining us?
Yeah, no, that's fantastic.
And this is when did this guy come out? Is this pretty new? Is it pretty new?
This is fairly new. I would say it's a couple months old.
Yeah, we've got a guide on like how you can use LinkedIn to generate leads for your business. One thing that I have seen, I'm going to shout out to Pat Rock, who is a great course creator here on the Thinkific platform, and she uses LinkedIn Pro Finder as a great way to generate leads. Now, from what I understand, LinkedIn Pro Finder is actually it's almost like a Fiverr or an Upwork, but it's for LinkedIn. And I know she says that she gets quite a lot of leads that come through that way. But from what I understand, it's really only for like the US and a couple of other regions around the world. I don't even think it's in the UK yet. So if you're lucky enough to be in the US, to be able to use like LinkedIn, then like 100% go and check it out and give that a try, because it could just, it's one of those things about, it could just be that 1 or 2 extra leads that makes the difference, either for your bottom line or for your business as a whole, because you don't know who could be coming along. So Aaron asks, "Hey boys, I have a question in the Facebook group about affiliate contracts. What do you recommend?" Big question, and I think there's a couple of things that sort of like all tie into this. You have like the length of time that it takes for someone to be accredited to sell, the amount of commission that you're going to pay them, the things they can or cannot do, exclusivity,
yeah,
what they can and cannot do, the things that they can say or not say about your brand, how they can use their logo. Everything I think is always depending on like the type of affiliate that you're working with. There can always be like a case by case, but you should have always some pretty strict guidelines, or at the very least clear expectations about what is expected from your from your affiliates or from your partners that are promoting your course, or for who are maybe perhaps sharing articles. So for example, you don't want to if someone's like sharing an out-of-date logo or an out-of-date blog or something along those lines, or perhaps they're doing let's see, PPC bidding, right? And this does happen actually. Background I come from previously is in like the more like the e-commerce side of things, like the online shops and stuff like that.
Yeah.
One of the big things in like that in that space is that you don't have PPC if it's bidding on your own trademarked brand. So if you've got like a trademark, I would always just be extra careful that your affiliates as well are not bidding on your particular name or brand. I don't think it's too much of a problem from what I've seen and what I've learned since being here at Thinkific and doing my launches and stuff. It's not too much of a problem, but just something to be aware about. And again, just having clear expectations before that. But I forgot who asked. Aaron. Oh, sorry. How can I forget? Aaron, and to Aaron and to everyone else who's in the Facebook group as well. There are like some like affiliate like terms and conditions that you can get people to apply, and I'll see if I can like find something in the old affiliate archives that I can put together.
Yeah,
and maybe we can get that as like a 1-pager, and then people can make that. It won't be like a legally binding document, so I'd always recommend you go and get checked by your lawyers and
everything,
stuff like that.
Yeah,
but it would definitely give you like a bit of a guide. So Aaron, thanks for pointing that out, mate. Much appreciated.
Great
and
question.
We've got another Aaron
AV, different Aaron.
So Aaron is one of our product directors here, and he helps me, helps Rob, helps our tech partners, and he also helps shape the products from now on into like the next quarters and the next years ahead. And working with him so far has been absolutely amazing. So Aaron, mate, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. If you've got any questions about course creation, please do let us know, which I'm sure you got all the burning questions.
Yeah. Belinda's asking, it's a really good question. Where's the calendar and all of this? I think you're referring to all the Thinkific, the lives.
Yeah.
Honestly, we don't have a specific calendar. So something we're trying to figure out what the best way to let people know. We may just put it into Facebook events so So yeah, we'll figure that out. We usually announce it the day before who the guest is going to be, and they are always the same time each day. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it's 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern, and then I believe on Tuesdays and Thursdays, they are on 1 p.m. Pacific
1 p.m. Pacific.
and 4 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, that's when they'll be, and then the replays are always going to live in our Facebook page, and now also on our YouTube channel. So catch us there. I think on YouTube we can schedule them, so you guys will see them as well.
Yeah, and I think you can sign up for reminders, right, on
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah,
So
exactly.
if you're part of the, because we just recently launched the community feature over on YouTube. So yeah, let us know any questions there.
Yeah.
Jennifer Beaumont White asks, "Hi guys, can I ask you? I'm creating a course currently, and I want to upgrade it to a membership later. Can I do that, or will I have to start again, especially regarding subscriptions and payments?" Do you have an answer to that question?
It's a good question. So I think so Jennifer, I think your question here is, can you start a course first? So I'm assuming that's like a one-time payment course. And then later you want to change that over to a membership, so a subscription payment.
I think that's actually, you know what? I think that is possible, but here's the thing, that the subscription site and membership site, there's always the onus that if someone's paying on a monthly basis, there should always be like, also like monthly value. There should always
some
be
type
like
of new value.
New value is always being offered. So whether or not, if it's you just, every month you're offering a coaching call, or every month you're adding a new module or a new PDF or a new checklist, then that's something to consider. But if it's something where you're creating one course and then you think actually it's going to be easier for people to just pay on a month by month, then you could use something like the payment plan option on the Thinkific course creator, which could work. But it sounds like me, you want to do this membership stuff, and that's the way to just make sure that you always adding value to this process, but don't just fill it up for the sake of it. Stick to one key concept, per lesson, or per module, whatever it is that whatever you're teaching.
Yeah, so if just to cap that off, if you are going to be creating a one-time payment course, you would then have to create a new course or a new product on your Thinkific site that is a membership-based course, right? So if someone's already paid for your course one time, you can't then make them pay monthly for the same course. So we just have to create a second one, depending on your timeline. If you're going to do the membership maybe in like 6 months, then you can just sort of sell the one-time payment course and then later invite them to your membership. However you want to do it.
But actually, you know what you could do once you've pulled the trigger on like the membership site thing, you could email everyone on your list, you can message everyone on your list that's part of that course, and let's just say for them to come over to your membership site, you could actually say, hey, just to let you know, because you're a member, because you purchased the ABCs of Instagram marketing, for example, we're actually going to give you 1 month or your first 2-3 months completely free on our new membership program, which is launching in the next few weeks. All you need to do is go use the coupon code ABC123 to redeem it. And I think that could be a great way to migrate your students over as well. So
that's great.
I hope that helps.
Let us know if that answers your question there, Jennifer. Marlene says thank you, and Greg says, with chats in an online course, are the students able to email each other directly? I'm hoping to keep the privacy level at high at first. Yes, so absolutely. So no, your students will never get each other's emails. Only you as the course or the site administrator will be able to access that. There is a discussion feature though. So if you have a discussion feature turned on for your course, then the students will be able to see each other's. It's kind of like a public, within the course only. It's not public for everyone on the internet. It's just people that are registered for the course can see each other's messages. So,
I mean, the only thing I would say is there's no stopping people posting saying this is my email address, come and contact me. But obviously we're talking that's highly unlikely. And when it comes to the discussions element on Thinkific, you've got full control and you can approve or delete or decline what's actually said within those discussions before they actually go live.
These are good questions.
Great questions.
Great questions.
It's like we've get a few more questions woken up here.
No, that's great. Jennifer saying, yes, I do that anyway. Personal coaching is included. And then she's asking, so should I just go directly to the membership straight off? you go for it. Yeah.
That's a really big that's a big question. I think you need to look at like what value you offering there and then at the start, because it sounds to me like, you know, if you've got one course right now that you're offering and that you're selling, that you're making money, then potentially you could start with that, and you could once you've built up your audience, you could then gear them up or tease the fact that you're going to be launching a membership site. Go back, just keep thinking like what other value am I offering that then justifies the price that I'm charging for this. I hope that helps. I think God hand Japan. Greg says, okay, thank you. Perfect. Let's head on over into Facebook, and we still got a couple more questions there. Aaron's quarterback in the comments.
Awesome. Thanks, Aaron.
Mate. Thank you, mate. And let's see.
Okay, let me scroll up here. So, Aaron, we answered that one about the affiliates.
Aaron's got a good one. Do you want to do this? I mean,
yeah. Go for it. Yeah, if you have a good one.
Right. So Aaron's asked a great question here in the Facebook group, and he says, I had a good question coming from the Facebook group asking about any recent successes from Thinkific course creators and anything top of mind you guys want to share. So I've definitely mentioned this on a few Facebook Lives prior, but I want to give a shout out to Monica over at CEO of Redefining Mum. Her story is absolutely incredible. Okay, so she was someone who is really, really good at using Pinterest and generating traffic and generating interest, and she found herself in lots and lots of different like mum and dad communities, helping them get used to using Pinterest and getting themselves out there. And more and more people will come up to saying, hey, I would love to take a course from you to learn how to do it. And she was in a very like final weeks of her last trimester, and all the stars would point straight away that I don't have the time to do this. It's not something I should be focusing on right now. But you know what, like she doubled down on it. She recognized that people were wanting to learn from her, and that people were asking the same questions over and over again. And that was where it was like, you know what, this is actually the time to create a course. So she went ahead, she actually pre-sold her course. So she went out and I referenced this earlier, but she went out and got generated interest from these people saying, hey, I'm thinking of launching a course on Pinterest marketing in the next coming weeks. What specifically do you want to learn from me? What are the challenges that you're looking to learn from me? And like fast forward, and under a year, she's made $100,000. And that's not an exaggeration. We've actually got a case study that's going to be coming out of her really, really soon. And her story is amazing. So I want to give a big, big shout out to her. And you know what, like, and sometimes it's not just about, having that six-figure success right away. It's about getting your first few customers. So what I would definitely say is like always check into our Facebook group, because we've always got lots of people that are always sharing those wins and when people are starting out. That's a great question, Aaron. So thank you so much. That's one that really sticks out top of my mind. And I think I mentioned it earlier, but Bima, who we've got coming on tomorrow, he launched he sold his course with just one Instagram post. And again, it sounds like hocus pocus, doesn't it? It sounds like something you read off a really cheesy video sales letter, but but it is the truth. Like he built up a following, he's built up a movement, he's built up people that want to hear what he has to say. And that's why I think it's super important that in this day and age that you must be getting yourself out there, and you must be helping people at every single stage of the process, because all you're doing right now is you're building up goodwill, and you're putting all that money in the bank right now. You're saving it up, and then when it's time to make that withdrawal, and when more people want to when you want to be able to like do that big launch, or when you want to be able to launch a course, and you can go back to those people as well, because you've been helping them out so much, and selflessly as well. It's got to be done in an authentic way. It can't just be, hey, we're going to invite you onto our Facebook Live. By the way, we're launching an online course next week.
A bunch of stuff.
Has to come from a place of authenticity. So really cannot stress that enough.
Absolutely.
Let's see what else is coming in.
Okay. Sorry guys, we're just scrolling up here. We're in the YouTube now. We're looking at comments here. Okay, so Greg's asking, what about your affiliate designers? Seems like there was some info in the training materials. I need some slide decks for the new materials I am doing.
Sure. I think I might be able to answer that question. So Greg, email affiliates@thinkific.com. If you need some like different marketing material, if you want to need or want to share Thinkific in a way that's on brand, then please email me. We can figure something out. Not a problem.
Fantastic. And Jatinder is asking, hey, I'm starting my course. I have an outline and framework in place, flushing out the first module, also working on the landing page, going by the theme of pre-selling as I learned watching. Fantastic. Your other videos and interviews, thanks for that. The question is, how can I get some traction in terms of people to sign up? I do not have an email list. How do I begin on marketing?
So I talked about this earlier, but it is about building a community. It's about building that that movement, so to speak. So you need to think of the topic, the topic or the area that you're looking to teach in. Go and figure out where your potential students are going to be. So if you're targeting mum and dad, mums and dads, right? Okay, about how to take care of your newborn in the first 30 days. Now, if you've got a course around that, then what you want to do is obviously go into these communities online, offline as well, and engage with them and help people out. So if you've got stuff that you want to share with people, this isn't something where you can just go like click a button and then you've built up an entire list. Now, there's technically a way that you can do this with joint venture partners, and joint venture partners and JVs is a way to do it, but it comes at it's something where you need to be able to craft and form a relationship with people, and you need to be able to give them still give them value. So you may not be helping them with their their newborn, for example, with the material you're teaching, but you may say, hey, I'm going to give you X amount of commission, or I'm going to be able to give you X amount of exposure because I'm going to be advertising this launch to other people. Now, if you go back a few days ago, we had David Gonzalez and we had Jay Fizet from who are both like really well-known joint venture and affiliate marketing specialists. So I'd encourage you actually to go and watch after this live stream, of course, go and watch the actually go and watch those Facebook lives, because they got some great information in there. And I know that we've got a great couple of articles as well about how to use joint ventures to boost your business as well. So I really hope that answers your question, or if not, at least gets you on the right path.
Yeah, actually, you know what? We have Jay's interview from our Success Summit that we just had a little while ago. So I'll share that into the comments for both Facebook and YouTube, and you guys can watch Jay's talk. It's fantastic. He just absolutely breaks it down how to get JV partners and everything, and really looking at it from a really
it's 45 minutes long. It's 45 minutes long. And it's funny because we wanted it to be we were thinking like 20 minutes would be the ideal time that everyone would want to pre-record a video. Jay's like, no, I've got this like 45 minutes.
He went deep.
He went deep into it. So yeah, let us know. Rob, thanks for dropping that in the chat, pal.
There you are.
And let's have a quick look at what else coming up in those comments there as well.
YouTube, yep. There we go in YouTube.
Excited. Thanks, guys. So Joe Tinder says, thank you, guys. You rock. Thank you so much, Greg. Thank you as well, mate. Really appreciate it. Hope that helps. Like Cecilia, hope that helps. And look, Joe Tinder, don't be disheartened. If you're just starting out, this is something you can do, and you have to just make sure that you're just doing that boring stuff. You need to just get yourself out there. You need to communicate. You need to help people. You need to do those. It's like it's working out every day. Was it? You need to do the reps. I don't work out that much, so I don't really know the expression. This guy, of course, does.
It's that. So it's putting content out there and like just sharing valuable, like helpful content out there for your community. So that'll do two things. It'll attract people that are interested in that content. So people that are your ideal audience.
Absolutely.
And also it'll get some questions out of them so that you can like understand like, hey, if somebody wants to learn how to do more affiliate marketing, if you share affiliate tips, naturally people are like, oh, that's really good, but how about this? And so like, then you understand what people really want to learn, and that'll help you craft your course content, your outline and everything. So and build up that audience at the same time. When that time comes, you're like, hey, here's my, thanks for all the consuming my free stuff, but here's time for my paid course.
Absolutely. And by then, like more people trust what you're doing and the content you're delivering and the outcomes that you're promising to them, because they're getting to that place that they want to be.
Yeah, sounds good. Sorry guys, if I'm looking down below, that's where the screen is. That's where all the comments are.
So I got my trusty piece of plastic here. I'm like to like tap the screen, but look down the eyes.
Look up at the lens.
Look at the lens. But
okay, so
I only done that once, by the way, all the time. You know what? It's funny though, because that is it's super hard not to help, not to look down the camera.
It's
So I'm cheating here, right? Because I've just underneath our camera, I've got the tiniest bright piece of post-it note that's sitting under the lens, and it's
So
bright
true.
yellow, and it helps me just like look down the lens there. So yeah, like
true.
if that's something if you're struggling with, just keeping your stuff down the camera, great way to do it. And Giuseppe, Japan, so the amount of support material you guys putting out is great. So thank you so much.
Awesome.
Really
awesome.
appreciate it.
And I'm gonna put it out there again. Maybe there's some people that have joined us in the last little while, but me and Patty would love to know who you guys would like us to bring on as guests into these daily Facebook and YouTube lives. So yeah, drop them in the comments. Like just put names in there. We've got some names: Amy Porterfield, Sunny Lenarduzzi, Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins. If anyone has, if we have like a first and second degree friend to Tony Robbins, then
so if you know Tony Robbins, anyone
love
in
an
the chat,
introduction.
love an introduction. Aaron Morin, I know you know.
Aaron's good friends. Aaron's got his number. He's just texting him, right?
Yeah.
Text him.
He's teaching Tony what's there.
Yeah.
Let's quickly see if there's any other comments coming in the Facebook. Let me see.
Oh, Jason, yeah, good question. Jason says in the Facebook chat here, I haven't seen an update blog or email recently. Are there any new updates coming? Any word on the new course player update? Has Thinkific considered adding the capabilities for students to purchase and give gift certificates for courses? So all good questions.
Yeah, great question. So we can't obviously, like when the very nature of like product development, things could always change from time to time. But what I will give you my assurance of that what you've mentioned here is something that we are making changes, and it's something that's been right now being highly considered. So I know that's not perhaps the exact answer you're looking for, but what I can say is certainly in regards to the course player, we are making changes. I just can't go into great detail what it is, but it's very exciting. So just watch this space.
Yeah, and all the other ones, those are things that our team is aware of. So we have like you guys may not see it, but there's a whole team of people working behind the scenes that are making lots of different changes and updates and improvements. And so you guys are going to see them. There's one actually today that I'm going to launch out and actually mention it to the Facebook group in the next little while after this. So stay tuned in the Facebook group.
Yeah, so going to go back to the Facebook group after this. Or can we do a sneak preview announcement?
Yeah.
I'll do the Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Only for an exclusive for everyone that's joined us live.
Now that I also realize it, we have Facebook group, and I'll also put it into the YouTube community tab. So if you guys haven't checked it out yet, we were given the feature on our YouTube channel to have a community tab, and it's basically like a Facebook feed kind of thing. So if you just go to our YouTube channel, there's like home, about, and all that. Just click on community, and you'll see posts from us sort of every day, and you can comment, and it's a good place to also, we're trying to build a community on YouTube as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. Let us know. And if we, other types of videos you'd like to see on YouTube, barring just us waffling on lives all the time. Is there anything else that you'd like to see? Is there any other type of training? Is there any other type of content? Is there, Aaron Morin, obviously our lead product educator here. He's putting together some amazing training. And I think for anyone that took advantage of our Black Friday offer during our webinar that Aaron and I hosted, we put together this amazing online education masterclass. So watch this space. Aaron, you got to make sure you hit deadline now, mate. So we're making a big announcement about it. But yeah, we've got some great stuff coming away in December, some great material. But we would absolutely love to know what you would want to learn on these on our YouTube channel, on our Facebook lives. Who would you like us to go and invite? Because again, much as I love talking with Rob, and he loves talking with me.
Exactly.
I'm sure you'd be more interested hearing from
other course creators and experts. And so yeah, anyone else, let us know. Again, like I said, like we were saying, we're booked up until about middle of February, January, but we want to keep it going. So okay, let's see here. Any other questions? How are we for time? We've gone for about an hour. So we'll wrap this up pretty soon. If you guys haven't yet, definitely go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you guys are just new to us, we'd appreciate that. That way we hit the little bell that we can let you guys know when we go live again. And any comments, any questions, we are watching YouTube, all the comments there, and also in the Facebook group, Facebook page. So we are always listening. So we'd love your comments and feedback and suggestions and anything else. We're always here for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
If anyone wants to get started on Thinkific, starting course creation, Patty, maybe let them know the best place to go.
Yes, if you wanna go get started with Thinkific, you want to find out more about us, then all you need to do is head on over to www.thinkific.com, and we've got, you can straight away see what we're about. You can straight away see the success stories of our course creators, but also at the very top right hand corner, you can get started for free, entirely for free today, and you don't need to start thinking about, do I need to write all my content first? Do I need to do all that stuff first? You absolutely don't. So go to thinkific.com, top right corner, get started for free, open up a completely free account. We don't charge you any transaction fees. All you need to do is go in there and just play around with, like, honestly, just play around with it. We've got pre-built templates that you can use immediately. So if you've been thinking about, how do I create like a pre-launch list? How do I just import all of my videos and all of my documents in there, all my PDF files and stuff for safekeeping? How do I do that? We've got a step-by-step like template that will show you exactly what to do. So pre-selling, creating a membership site, all that stuff's there, and you can pay with the site, make it look like your own. And the tools that are offered, and this isn't just me, because I work for the brand and I love the business. No, I obviously love Thinkific, but if you are actually starting out and you're unsure about even how to create a website, if you look at something like WordPress, where it's like, how do I actually drag and drop and click and do all these things and make sure it looks right across all these devices? If you've been struggling with tech for a long time, then you could absolutely get started for free with us, because we've got everything is just point and click, point and click, point and click. Super easy to use, and we'll actually tell you what you need to say on parts of the landing page. I mean, on my own laptop now, I'd zoom over and do a screen share, but you could absolutely have a look. Actually, could we share our screen, or are we pushing the limits of live stream technology?
Yeah.
Another time. But what you do is you can check out in there.
Yeah.
And we tell you exactly what you need to say. So on your landing page, it will say, this is the main benefit, and this is what you need to tell your audience that they're getting. And then the next point is like, these are the points of the course. You need to tell the audience what they're going to be getting here. We'll break it down for you. And that's, again, completely free on our free forever plan. No funny business, no hidden fees. You can create that course and play around with it and get it looking the way that you want it to be. And then if you want to upgrade later, we've got we had an amazing offer recently with Black Friday, and I'm pretty sure it's still we've got some.
You guys can.
Aaron, we'll let Aaron chime off in the Facebook for that. But let us know if you've got Aaron. Let us know if there's a link that we could offer to the audience. But just head on over to thinkific.com. Go get started for free. Get started for free. And look, if you don't love it, then whatever. Like you don't have to use it again. You can just delete your password or delete your email address. Get around and get play with it. And again, I'm confident that a lot of you could find a theme or a layout that's going to suit you and your business. And we've got some really great looking themes there.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And Greg says, thanks for all the, let me see. So Greg says, thanks guys. Darren says, thanks guys, loving Thinkific. And we've got Kim that says, thanks for all the information, guys. Love working with Thinkific as well. So yeah, so get started. Just head on to thinkific.com, get started for free. It is absolutely easy.
Awesome.
As 1, 2, 3. That's for sure.
And also, just to help you guys out, you're not alone. So we have a fantastic support team, but also we have a ton of guides. If you go to our blog, our resource, one of them I posted there in both the Facebook and the YouTube chat is just the ultimate guide to creating and selling courses. If you guys are just looking for a place to start, that's the place to start. It takes you from A to Z, most basic thing to think about, all the way to launching and marketing your course. So go there. And again, we're listening. So leave a comment and let us know who you would like for us to bring on as guests.
So Marie Folio. Yeah, I'd love to get her on there, definitely. So we'll reach out for sure.
And also, guys, share this. We always can appreciate you guys sharing the feed, sharing the live stream with anyone that might be looking to get into online courses or have questions for us for the next one.
Yeah, absolutely. So like if someone is, the topics that we discussed today, if you feel that, if you feel you learned something from that, or if you've got a fellow course creator entrepreneur that's even thinking about creating courses, then you can always drop them over to this live feed. And also, head on over to the, we referenced it earlier, but the Success Summit is a really great place to start as well, because we've got a ton of different course creators in all different areas and niches that are giving away their experience. There's no funny business with it. They're telling you exactly what they did to have a, either a great course launch or to figure out their next course topic. We've got people like how to turn your video content into Instagram stories. We've got obviously Beamer, who turned one Instagram post into, was it 30K? I just saw there. It's a ton of money. 10 steps to creating better video on your YouTube. Sorry, $2,000. My post, $2,000 in 3 days. I mean, that's still
fantastic,
amazing result. Stupendous was the word I was looking for. They got Benjamin. This is how to host online summits to grow your audience and revenue. So you can see that we've tried to cover like a wide berth of things that we think are going to be important to our course creators. With this though, you do need to leave your email address. It's just one time, and then we obviously we work the magic, and every time you come back, you can watch more videos. So yeah, let us know what that is. So I think this is great so far.
That's it. Yeah. Been great, guys. So yeah, we will see you tomorrow. So now that it works, we'll see you guys tomorrow, and we're gonna have Bima.
So we're simulcasting tomorrow.
Simulcasting. So
for live for reals this time.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about Instagram marketing and Bima's course and how he launched his whole experience. And so again, answering questions live as well. So we'll see you guys then.
Absolutely, you do not want to miss this one. This is a great session. I can't wait. I can't wait for this. So so let us know if there's any other questions for us. Get them into chat. We'll do our best to get back as soon as we possibly can. And yeah, like if there's anything else that you'd like us to learn, or if you think we should still keep doing these Facebook Lives, then obviously let us know in the chat. And if we should stop, just stop right away. Then
let us
know straight away.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Thanks everyone, and we'll see you in the next Facebook Live.
See you at the next one.
Simulcast.
That's right.